I can look in your eyes, I know you want me. Look in your eyes, I know you need me. Don't act surprised when I get greedy. I know you feeling me. I know you want me. I can look in your eyes, I know you want me. Look in your eyes, I know you need me. Don't act surprised when I get greedy. I know you feeling me. I know you want me. Folks on private, word the agent say sense. Searching for better, I do whatever, hustle hard to it make sense. Mind folks on private, word the agent say sense. Searching for better, I do whatever, hustle hard to it make sense. Word the agent say, word the agent say. Mind folks on private, word the agent say.
I'm here to play around with y'all. God damn it on now.
All right, Mr. O'Neill, please stop.
Tempo weirdo.
What's up, good people? It's your boy on the pre-recorded show, Big Gears Composition, and this is the Fried Chicken Show. Just to get back where I left off at, I told y'all I was going to show different scenarios where it's not just men going their own way, but it's people going their own way, doing things that's unorthodox and not to society standards. So we're gonna cover a court show today, and let me present my screen. And we're gonna check out this court show and see about this little situation. Shout out to We the People with Justin Lauren Lake. Y'all go over there and subscribe.
Katrina Marshall claimed they enlisted their friend to get them both pregnant, but now he refuses to pay for the gender reveal party. Robert Pham says he won't pay up until a DNA test proves that he's the dad.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lauren Lake presiding.
Please be seated.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello. Thank you, Sean. Good day, everyone.
Good day.
This is the case of Marshall versus Pham. The Marshalls are suing Mr. Pham for $5,000 for the cost of a gender reveal party. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And Mr. Pham, you say you're not the father, so you don't owe them anything.
That's correct.
Okay, well, this sounds interesting. Let's begin with the plaintiffs. So you say he owes you the cost of expecting.
Yes, that's
Tell
correct,
the
Your
court what
Honor.
happened.
Yeah. So we had an agreement with Robert that he would be the father to both.
I wonder what y'all think the agreement is with Robert. These two look like they're in a relationship on the other side, and it's talking about a gender reveal party that he didn't pay his portion. So he's saying something. He's saying he don't believe he the father, so he ain't trying to pay. So that's why they in court. So let's see what the situation is, what this agreement is.
Both of our babies. You know, this is my wife. We are married. We have always wanted a family. It's very important to us that the children are related. So unfortunately, the only way to do that is if they have the same father. And he made an agreement, his idea, that he would be the father to both those babies because, you know, everything's so expensive and artificial.
What? Being a father to both of the babies? Oh, this like Nick Cannon dream right here. True, I bet you a lot of people sign up for this because I imagine they didn't want artificial insemination or whatever, so they wanted the natural joint. So I'm pretty sure he got to have both of them.
Insemination, sperm donor, it's like so expensive. And yeah.
So wait, he said he made this up. Mr. Pham, you also wanted to have children?
I did.
You
yes.
all know each other and been friends?
Yes.
Yes.
About 12 years since college.
Mhm.
Okay, so you've known each other since college.
Mhm.
Yes.
You also wanted to be a dad, Mr. Pham.
Yes.
Did you make up the idea that, hey, I'll father your children, that way they'll be siblings, half siblings, siblings nonetheless?
Well, initially I was pretty hesitant about helping them get pregnant, but because I've known them for so long, we were really good friends.
So wait, they say you asked them. Did they ask you or you asked them?
They initially came to me, but we agreed upon it together.
Okay, then we got something going on with that part of the story. They came to him first. He didn't come to them with the idea. So, but they agreed upon it together. Just pay attention to these details and make sure we all on the same page.
Okay, that's your side, I understand. So you were reluctant at first, but then you agreed.
That's correct.
Why did you agree?
Well, I've known these people for 10 years. We were really good friends. We spent a lot of time together. They make a beautiful couple and they're beautiful people. And, you know, they're unable to have this kid on their own. And so I agreed to help them with that.
All right.
Out of the kindness of my own heart.
So he consented and you all started the process.
Yes.
Yes.
We slept together.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you all did the old-fashioned way.
Yep.
Yes.
Saved on
Oh, sugar now. Get it, fam. Get them, fam.
costs.
Yep. Saved on cost.
Okay,
Yes,
got it. Got it. Just use the parts that we got.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So both of
So was both of the lesbians at the time, not trying to be disrespectful to the lesbian community or nothing, but for the baby situation, would they be trying to be straight to make sure they had the babies if they was just straight to save on money? Or I don't know. Shoot, y'all chime in and tell me what you feel on that. Because if you telling me that you can sit there and you can have a baby and you don't go the hard route, which is the artificial insemination and stuff like that, it means that if it suits you, you would go back and double back to a man if you absolutely needed to, if it was convenient to do it. I'm just saying. And so I guess you can You can be really whatever you want to be, and these things are just labels. Then
You or who got pregnant?
We both, Your Honor, we were both expecting.
Oh, this is good. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're both pregnant right now
Yeah.
by Mr. Fam.
Yes.
Correct.
And
Mr.
so
Fam got two
were the genders
baby
revealed?
mamas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, what are we having?
I'm having a girl.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I'm having a boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got girl and boy. Oh, you all did really well.
I
That
know,
girl and
right? That's what I'm saying. We
Got it
got
done. All right. So we got girl and boy. And why is there an issue? I thought we're all happy. This means the plan worked. Why are you suing him for the cost of the party? He agreed to pay for it?
He agreed to pay for it, and
Is now
Actually, do you-
is now refusing. Yes.
Yeah.
So at the party, it was at
Why y'all think he refusing? They got what they wanted. Do you think Mr. Fam got what he wanted? They both pregnant. One got a boy, one got a girl. He had agreed to pay for some baby shower. Why Mr. Fam ain't paying up? What's going on?
a restaurant that we rented out for $5,000. We invited our family, our friends, exes in relationships, because we invited the exes that we're still on good terms with. You know, we're all civil, we're all friends.
yeah.
That's big.
Yeah, this is an adult
And-
relationship.
yes,
We're very
yeah,
secure
we're
in our
all-
commitment.
Yeah. And one of those exes happens to be my ex-husband from a handful of years ago.
Okay.
Yes. And
More
we're-
the merrier.
And we are on civil, positive terms.
Yeah.
And at some point during the party at the restaurant, I was speaking with Kevin, my ex-husband, outside of the restaurant, and Robert came up and saw us speaking and seemed to think that something was two ways going along romantically, consensually, and he thinks that he is now not the father of the child that I'm carrying.
What did Mr. Fam see? Cause she laying it on over there. She pretty it up. I'm not sure if I trust that lady or not. I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep my eye on her. I got my eye on you, lady. Because you were real formal with Mr. Kevin. You said, Mr. Kevin, that's my ex of from 12 years ago, and so he seen us talking outside. I don't think that man would have stopped paying some money if he just seen y'all out there talking. Gotta be something deeper than that, man.
Oh,
Coming up,
It looked like they were having intercourse with clothes on.
what?
And on top of that, when they didn't think that anyone noticed, I saw both of them go to the side of the restaurant, exchange kisses, fondling with each other, doing God knows what else. And so that's when I approached them.
Did y'all have liquor at this gender reveal?
There
I was sober, Your
yes,
Honor.
Kevin
I was
was drunk.
sober.
We were, of course,
Yeah,
not
of
drinking.
course we were sober.
But Robert had been drinking.
So there's some kissing going on, all kinds of stuff. She ain't sit there and say it didn't happen.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552.
Him tell that part of the story, because I do want to hear from you, Mr. Fam.
Let's hear from Mr.
So
Fam.
you're at the gender reveal party,
That's correct.
the one you agreed to pay for.
Yes, under the terms that they were my kids.
Okay, well, that's understandable. What is it about her interaction with her ex that made you just fly off the handle and decide, I'm not paying?
Well, she's saying they were speaking outside, Your Honor. I believe they were doing a lot more than just speaking outside.
Oh,
That's what I thought.
As a matter of fact,
what did you see?
well, there was a couple of things. Initially, I saw them dancing very intimately on the dance floor. And when I say intimately, I mean it looked like they were having intercourse with clothes on.
What?
And on top of that, when they didn't think that anyone noticed, I saw both of them go to the side of the restaurant, exchange kisses, fondling with each other, doing God knows what else.
Hey, she ain't even saying it's outrage, Anna. It's a lie. Look at
Look at her right now. Look at her eyes closed. She's like, oh, I can't believe he doing all this. He trying to embarrass me in this court like that. The other lady like, I ain't see none of that. I don't know when that happened. When that happened? Or did it happen?
And so that's when I approached them.
Did y'all have liquor at this gender reveal?
There
I was sober, Your
yes,
Honor.
Kevin
I was
was drunk.
sober.
We were, of course,
Yeah,
not
of
drinking.
course we were sober.
But Robert had been drinking, and as had Kevin.
It was open bar.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Your Honor, I went up to them and confronted them about the situation. And that's when she was actually defending her ex-husband, talking about how he was so much better in bed and all of this crazy nonsense. It was just bizarre.
But see, she was pregnant, so she said she didn't have a drink. Because you know, sometimes they say a drunk person's words are a sober person's thoughts. But they weren't drinking. So she started telling you how the ex-husband was better in bed than you.
That's correct.
Were you saying that, Ms. Marshall?
I was not. And
I hope she wasn't saying that, because why would that matter if y'all lesbians and y'all just doing the do just had these babies? Why would it matter about Mr. Pham or the ex-husband being good or not when their job is just to get you pregnant? Because now we don't put the ex-husband in there. She ain't necessarily saying that it didn't happen, but I'm gonna look back at it and say, like, I don't think this dude got no reason to lie in his position. He looked like he willing to spend the money. Over here, they had got what they had got, but I don't think the buck just stopped with Mr. Pham. Shoot, I think he might have done seen what what he said he done seen. For some reason, I just don't trust the lady with the little vest joint on right there. She's not really defending herself. Let's see what she's saying.
Oh, he's making all of this up.
the interaction between Kevin and I on the side of the restaurant, from untrained eyes, looked suggestive. Kevin was drunk. He was happy for us that we are having a family, and he was getting a little affectionate, maybe overly affectionate. And I didn't want to cause a scene. I knew that he was happy for me. So I went.
He was getting a little affectionate. So Mr. Pham saw what he saw then. You're not denying it. You're not denying that he didn't see what he saw. He saw what he saw.
Along with it.
So he was like hugging you and I'm so happy for you, but being a little bit too handsy.
Yes. And I knew he means well. It was not any kind of anything like that. And
you weren't offended by it. You just felt like it was somebody that had had a few too many to drink and that was very familiar with you.
Yes.
So
Your
they
Honor.
were kind of overstepping the personal boundaries.
Yes. And I didn't want to make a scene at this party. So it was all fair game.
So when Mr. Pham confronted you, like, well, wait, if you like this with your ex, I don't know if this baby is mine or not. What did you say?
Again, I was not making a scene, trying to mitigate the situation. Like, it's all good. There's nothing problem happening here. I don't know what he's talking about you are so much better in bed than I am.
Let me ask you.
Oh, come on now. The only thing that you're defending is that you don't know what he's talking about. You so much better in bed. But you ain't want to make no scene and stuff. Maybe you ain't trying to make no scene in here. You don't want the details to come out. Because for some reason, you know, my antenna up on you. You're not acting like a person that, like, oh, shoot, yeah, I need to show some cameras. You need to do this and this and that. Maybe that might be your temperament. Let's see what's going on. Like I said, something ain't right now.
Something. Were you drinking? Like, do you think your judgment was impaired a little bit? Maybe you were just being a little paranoid.
I don't drink, Your Honor.
You don't drink at all. You sober. You saw what you saw.
I saw what I saw.
What did you see?
I saw hands going in places where they shouldn't have been going.
Okay, Robert. Okay.
Hands go
lips, making connections with necks. And it was just a situation that shouldn't have happened. It just was.
So once you confronted her and she said, listen, it's nothing. Like, he's had some drinks. I'm fine. There's nothing. I'm not. That did not ease your doubt?
Not at all, Your Honor. I know Ashley. I've known her for 10 years, and there was a look in her eyes that let me know that there was something much more going on with her and her ex-husband.
Mm.
You got you. He's shaking his head like
You know
I
what?
caught
His
you.
ex-husband even looked at me. Her ex-husband even looked at me and told me that they wanted him initially to be the father.
Oh,
And
Lord. Ham, bacon, and eggs. So the deal was cut with the husband first before fam even got in the picture. Now, we talking about people going their own way on this episode. I think this is a good one to start with because we got different lifestyles, all kinds of stuff like that. They trying to find unorthodox ways of having kids, having two kids at the same time, boy and girl. Let's get with their ex husband, or let's get with Mr. Fam and stuff. Hey, if it work, it work. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But you need to have some honesty on the table. It's like the deceit for what reason? Because shoot, she don't. When you pause it, I just doubt anything she being truthful with it. I think this woman right here don't got no clue what's going on. She trying to be very supportive because she feel like she in the right and stuff. So I'm interested in see how this play on out because at the end of the day, there's some good damn TV. I need to see more situations like this because this is probably going to be the future. Probably going to be the future. I see Donald Trump and all that stuff like that. He don't recognize all them different pronouns and all that stuff like that. But it's about to come to a time people about to start doing this kind of stuff. This look like this going to be what they got going on because this is what modern relationships and things gonna end up being, which I ain't got no issue with. Let's get back on it.
that was another red flag.
So he said, so he was like, listen, they wanted me to be the father at first, but I didn't want to do it. So now you're doing it.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And now you have doubt.
And now I have
About
doubt.
just Ashley's baby or Katrina's as well?
At the very least, Ashley's baby. And I don't know if Katrina seems to be completely content and enabling this whole situation.
Robert,
so if she's cool with that,
you know that's
it makes me question whether or not she's also having sex with
you know
other
what? We
men.
are in a committed adult relationship.
Oh, I just had a light bulb. So are you feeling like they may have been having sex with her ex and you because their intent was to make sure they conceived? So
increase the
maybe
chance.
he was a part of this too, and whoever gets us pregnant first, we're pregnant.
That's correct, Your Honor. And if I'm going to be paying,
You think that was the plan?
from what they told me, that wasn't supposed to be the plan. From what they told me, I was supposed to be the father.
Correct.
And if I'm supposed to be the one
Because
paying,
then they wouldn't be siblings because one of you could have gotten, yeah.
Correct. Yes.
But your point was maybe they had tried this previously with him and now they're trying it with me and now you have doubt.
That's correct.
Coming up.
So before we get to the ruling on the gender
You're gonna-
reveal
you know it's time
party
to
and the
skip on
costs
into it.
associated with it, I think it's important that we get the paternity results. My staff, yours, you were like, I'm not paying for the shower. I mean, it is clear that the reason why you would agree to pay for their gender reveal is to
Just
reveal the
the
gender of babies you
right.
thought were yours. So I'm going to agree to pay for this $5,000, have a big party, let's have a big celebration because you think you're the dad. Then you see this intimate moment and you start thinking and you're like, hold on, before I drop $5,000, I want to make sure these kids are mine.
That's right.
And it seems
like
reasonable under the circumstances, even though we don't know if you're old.
modern or traditional, should it keep popping up maybe every couple months, every couple weeks, need to be mandated DNA testing. Now, I don't know. I think they can do it while the babies are in the stomach, or if they got to wait for them to conceive or whatever. Do that before you sign the birth certificate. Because this is, like in this situation right here, it is reasonable doubt. Because he seen something. She admitted that he seen something and tried to play it down.
Overreacting or not, but I'll tell you one thing about a paternity doubt. It never minimizes. It only maximizes. I've been doing this a long time. I've rarely seen paternity doubt minimized to where someone just says, okay. It usually just keeps festering and festering until you know for sure. So before we get to the ruling on the gender reveal party and the costs associated with it, I think it's important that we get the paternity results.
Oh, yeah.
My staff did have you submit to DNA testing, and I have the results. As it relates,
what y'all think? Y'all put y'all answers in the comments of what y'all was thinking about when the results happen. Is he the father of them kids or not?
Relates to the child, the unborn child of Katrina Marshall. It has been determined by this court, Mr. Pham, you are the father.
All right. So we just found out that you can have the DNA test while they are pregnant and they haven't conceived the child. And he is now the father of one of those babies. Let's give it up for Mr. Pham. You succeeded. You succeeded, brother.
You are the father.
One of two.
Oh, shit.
You don't need to make comments like that.
Coming up.
You know that you're the father. You know that you're the father. You were there. We're
gonna find out.
We slept together.
We're gonna find out.
Okay.
Marshall and their friend Robert Pham over gender reveal party costs.
So you're serious about this?
Robert said
you have
one
that
or
much
two.
doubt.
Well, it was Ashley.
And it was. I got it. Mm-hmm. Well, we have that result as well.
No, Robert.
Right.
You know that you're the father. You know that you're the father. You were there. We're
gonna find out.
We slept together.
We're gonna find out.
Okay.
As it relates to the unborn child, Ashley Marshall, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Pham, you are not the father.
Oh.
I knew it. And you try to have me pay for it.
He's not the father.
Oh. Robert
Ms. Marshall.
Right. Look at that. You like, I can't even believe it. You was sticking beside your woman. Look at the people in the background right there. They got their mouth open. She biting her lip. She trying to look straight right there. She don't want to look that way because she been damn lying to everybody. And she supposed to be the man in the relationship. How she dressed, androgynous. She got the tape line and all the stuff like that. And she was double dipping on the men. She just, now which one was more straighter for the baby situation? Was it her because she had two men to get to try to have conceive a baby, and she just had one, and they was trying to save money on a lesbian relationship goals of both having a child raised up at the same time, a boy and a girl. Now she done messed up because she was double dipping with the ex-husband. Why she just didn't stick with the ex-husband and have a relationship with the woman? Too, on the side. I think that the ex probably wouldn't have had no problem with that. but she left him probably to get with this woman because she had revealed that's probably what she wanted to do. And then she get to come back over there and she going back there and dipping back. How many of them relationships you think like that out there? Well, sometimes they go back and dip back. I wonder is there some people out there enjoying some of this some of that lesbian love from the lesbians and stuff like that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. If you can get you one of those, good times right there. Cause they probably don't come out all the time to play. But I'm interested to see what the lady about to say. Cause she got her mouth open. And she ain't trying to look at it. Let's see what's going on.
I don't even know what to say. So you've been lying to me this entire time, Ashley?
I have not been lying to you.
Oh, obviously you have. You said it was just a kiss.
Oh, it was a kiss? Well, I guess it was more than that.
We'll talk about this later.
So
I can't believe you would humiliate me like this in a courtroom.
We'll talk about this
I
later.
absolutely cannot believe this.
So, Ms. Marshall, are you ready to admit something that perhaps you weren't ready to admit before these paternity results? Because I will always say this. Plaintiffs may lie and defendants may lie, but the DNA, it never lies.
Yes. I did have relations with my ex-husband before the contract was drawn up.
Before the contract was drawn up with Mr. Pham.
Correct.
Oh, before.
Your Honor.
What about the agreement between us? Huh?
We'll talk about it later.
Oh, okay. You don't want to do it here.
No.
Judge Lake's verdict when We the People returns. You're watching We the People with...
Yet, you still have two beautiful children coming into this world. You're very blessed. The question now becomes the $5,000 for the gender reveal party. Do you expect Mr. Pham to put on a gender reveal party for a baby that's not his?
No.
I don't.
No.
I don't think that's fair.
All right. Well, the judgment is simple then. Mr. Pham, you've got one baby. You agreed to pay for the gender reveal party for the children who would be yours. And so therefore, judgment for the plaintiff for $2,500. I wish you all the very best of luck. You guys got a lot of mess to sort out because the thing about it, when you...
Oh my goodness. That was good right there. Shout out to We the People, Judge Lauren Lake. That was a very good story right there. So people could be telling you what they want you to hear, but be doing what they want to do in the background, literally going their own way to get the results that they want. And I'm gonna do a little bit of editing and stuff, but we're gonna break down different scenarios of people living certain kind of ways, all kind of stuff like that, and doing unorthodox things that society probably would turn a side eye to or act like it's not what the majority of people are doing. So I understand what they push it, traditional relationships, but the one woman, she got out of a traditional relationship to get into the lesbian relationship just to make sure that they conceive, because they couldn't conceive with two women. They had to do something traditional to save on money to get what they need to get out of the situation. And so we appreciate We the People and Judge Lauren Lake for bringing that good story to us and open our eyes on some things that people be saying probably don't be happening. But shoot, I know y'all done seen some studs out there pregnant. And shoot, when they get married and stuff like that, everybody is not going out there and getting no artificial insemination. From what this couple told you in their relationship, it was much easier just to do with a man. Was 8 or 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 30 minutes of something. You ain't even had to like it. But I guess that was a part of they might have liked it. Because one of them had to do it 2 times with 2 different men. And she changed the plans up from what she agreed with her lesbian wife. So it's interesting that when people be saying going their own way, that they have a perspective on men, like men be the only ones going their own way. In this series, we're going to show that that's a people trait. That's not a gender trait. Just one gender, the man going their own way from what society tell them that they should be doing. And shoot, this has been Big Gear's composition, bringing you a little bit of some things to open your eyes to some stuff that we're gonna be seeing and stuff we're gonna make this little series. And y'all have a nice productive day. And shoot, I hope that the fathers and the mothers and the children of that situation have a great relationship with each other and move on from that and do what they're supposed to do for the kids. Because actually, having 2 daddies and 2 moms, I can't really see how that's a bad situation. It's pretty much just another way of having parents and step parents, stepfather and stepmoms. That's all it is. They just all in close quarters with each other. But this has been the Fried Chicken Show, and I'm your boy Big Gears Composition. Peace. Shout out to We the People.
Tempo Weirdo.
Some bacon. No, Maya.
Maya, you don't need no bacon.
Maya, we eat a healthy food. We just get a turkey sausage and egg and that's it.
Yes.
What a biscuit.
Of it. Buttermilk biscuits. I enjoy it. I'm trapped in this body